Hey there, groovy 70s groupies. I have a new episode of Comic Reviews, and let's see, this week we're going to be reviewing Shaft, #1 from Dynamite. And of course, it's brought to you by my own comic book series from Primal Paper Comics, Red Knight. Issue 8 is out on stands now and on the internets. You can order it at the link below. Please do. I worked very hard on it. And also, this has a cool cover by Vince White, the creator of Legend of Willpower. But let's get on to Shaft #1. And I recently heard about this maybe 2 months ago and was pretty excited because, personal story, I really like Shaft. Shaft, the film, was made in 1971, which is coincidentally the year I was born. And it was on TV not that long afterwards, and I actually have a very, very early memory, frankly. I may have been 3 or 4. It was an evening, and my brother had fallen asleep on the couch watching TV, and I think he was watching some kind of game. And after the game was over, Shaft started playing on TV. And I was kind of glued to it, this 3-year-old me, or 3 or 4-year-old me. And I had grown up in a white family and a fairly white neighborhood. So, Shaft is the first real image I had of black people and black culture. And I can't stress to you, like, how important that was to me. And my makeup as a human being, and also as a writer, I think as a hero, as a character, he does kind of factor into some of the characters I write. It's very, I don't know, it's probably very subtle, but I mean, it was there. I remember just thinking he was awesome. I didn't watch the whole movie that night because I think I fell asleep. I just mainly remember watching the opening. Since then, I've watched the film like a whole bunch of times, and by the way, I totally recommend it. If you haven't watched the film or read the books, go check them out. But today, I'm reviewing Shaft #1 from Dynamite. And Dynamite's doing something interesting. They've been taking some classic characters that no one's really doing anything with and making comic book series out of them. And Mr. Shaft is one of them. This is from David F. Walker, and it's illustrated by Bilquis Ively. I apologize if I mispronounced your name. But this is sort of a year one, sort of an origin story for Shaft. It starts in 1968 when he is a boxer. And he is, in total Daredevil Frank Miller style, asked to throw the fight for the mob. And the mobster in question is Jonas Tate, and he's backed up by a former boxer. Now he's a heavy for him, Bama Brooks. He's told to throw the fight, and guess what? He doesn't. And he knocks the guy out. Matter of fact, he knocks the guy out of the ring. He kicks his ass pretty thoroughly because he's Shaft. And, well, that obviously doesn't go too well with Tate. So he tells Bama Brooks to break every bone in his body. Bama Brooks doesn't, because in a flashback revealed that he actually did show him how to fight, and they've known each other for quite some time. So he tells him just to get lost, and, well, he does give him a sharp blow to the side, breaking his ribs. This is the end of, apparently, Shaft's boxing career. He had been in the military. He had been told by a judge after getting in trouble, you either go to prison or the military. So he's always been fighting. And, of course, this is going to be the beginning of his crime-fighting career. And I'm willing to wager Tate and the other mobsters are going to be probably hearing from him again. The art here by Ively is just beautiful. It's the right mix of realism and comic book look to it. It's a nice grounded art style without being boring at all. Because mainly we have just guys in rooms for a lot of this. And it all jumps out. It's all nice. It feels really kind of 68-ish. And I really did like the art style a lot. I'm sold on this. I'm going to give it 5 Ram chips. I really enjoyed the book a lot. I recommend you check it out. And I'm going to be picking up issue 2. So I think that's it for now. Push the button, Lindsay.